Hey there. Welcome back to another special version of Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun. The lovely 4v4 forest fires. I was laughing with Steel Core because we're talking about power plants and how we want them to explode because they're nuclear, right? So you could rush in with some engineers, sell that power plant, and basically nuke their base was the idea. And we're trying to get Holland in on it. Which, by the way, Holland is in this game. He is in orange, and just now accepted light blue. We got Steel Core, and I was gonna tell him I was recording, but he probably knows. So we're going to probably see some fancy shenanigans out of Steel Core here, light blue. Welcome back to another game here. I'm Emotional Ghost. Happy to fucking share this with you guys. It's amazing to see these rare occurrences of forest fires. These fucking massive 4v4s are crazy. Shit would be flying everywhere in these games. So, as we spawn here, I was hoping for a power position, as I think all of us do. But I got top left, which is kind of why I'm posting this video. This is a redemption video, as if you saw in the previous one, I was eliminated, lost the bridge, quickly got scouted by Nod player. And we all know what happens when Nod can see your base. They will steal it. So I rushed the bridge here with a couple scouts, try to see what's going on, and try to get my discman. But you'll see there that an info that was actually built after the discman beat the discman. So that was not the best way to do that, because if light blue had just sat down, there would have been a loose scout, which would have been bad. However, if you did not see that, the bridge has been killed. I annihilated that thing. I'm not fucking around. I was like, nah. We're playing Nod. Nod is got no way to scout with air, so they're forced to use these bridges here on forest fires. There's two of them. One starts destroyed, as green here is already guarding. And the other one was just destroyed by me from top left, which, again, there are roles and jobs on this map, and that's top left's role. Let's get that bridge. Top middle also has the same role. Get that bridge for his side. And as you'll see here, in a second, there you go, he repairs that bridge for his advantage to scout. And this sucks, because I actually was helping bottom right. I decided to send my infantry down there, because there is an opening as well down there in bottom right. So bottom right and bottom middle do fight it out. A bike trying to run across the bridge, but yeah, Steel Core's got that thing full control. I usually do like a 3-ref radar in top left and get like 3 jump jets and try to scout everybody for my team, because most other players are getting tech about this time, so it just helps out. But I decided to get a war factory and get an extra harvester. You'll see why in a second. I did have to build a turret up here above the tree line. That's just to hit off this infantry. But you know what happens. It splits up. It gets in your base. It runs up the sides. It dies in the patches. It turns to Vis. Now you got Vis in your base. Great. And you're scouted. So I do apologize. I'm a bit hyper-focused on what the fuck is going on at my base. I do look around now. I check what I can see, if I'm seeing any attacks. I'm also seeing what players are alive. I'm also curious about left middle. His structures are very spread out. So I don't recognize his name. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. So yeah, I did just do a quick ally check, which probably should have done a bit earlier. If you're trying it at the professional level, it's good to know who you're against and what's going on. So I think at this point I realized that top middle is Steel Core. So it's the classic top left versus top middle, where I, Emotional Ghost, am fighting a fucking powerful Nod, Steel Core, who knows all the fucking tricks and secrets of the Nod fucking arsenal. So right middle is open. Couple infantry from the bottom left somehow getting in there. I do have a jump jet, just one, like I said, and it's late. So there's already SAMs on the low ground from top middle. Luckily I caught that and didn't die hovering and crashing into the fucking river of forest fires here. So jump jet out of sight now. Probably going to be dead in top right. Not sure why I looked away. Oh, now I see. Because there's an MK! We got a mammoth. It feels great to survive all the shenanigans of the bridge. We're partly scouted, but that's alright. We still got a jump jet, and we have an MK. It's a bad time to build defense as you're trying to micro stuff. As you'll see, I'm not even building that SAM. It's just skewed. So I'm kind of looking around what to do with the MK. It would have been better to build like an EMP or a ref while I'm over here microing. And while I'm flying around, I do catch an MCV. Fucking MCV already trying to migrate on the ground here. Pop in over to right middle. Force a cell there on his pad, which is pretty great. He does have a spare pad. And now we got a double action over here with the MKs. Right middle getting hit with 2 MKs with carry-alls, of course. I'm choosing to go for the harvesters here, just slow them down. And you'll see here I'm charging up some power, which should explode when I sell them. And I'm getting out of there. I feel like that was good. And as I'm returning home, something kills my war factory. Some Nod trickery, probably an engineer rush. And somehow it exploded. Not sure exactly what happened there. So I moved my sensor tower up. I'm like, what the hell? Why didn't I get the warning or hear that or anything? He must have saw my tower and came in from the north. I'm curious what his POV was there. Huh, that's interesting to figure out, like, because they know the towers are there, so they know they can kind of figure out like where to pop in. That's interesting to think about. So I'm trying to micro my harves, and I'm not doing a good job, and that pretty much explains why I'm so broke. I'm not even sure the MK is. I'm also broke because I'm trying to repair like a heavy ass unit and build Titans. I look around here, I notice some disruptors in top right, which is kind of scary, considering that left middle is like spread open. And the worst happens is the fucking CC lands. I do have an EMP, and I checked the range. I might have made it, but I kind of hesitated and decided to go with the MK, and at that point, he's dead, somehow. I thought he only lost his ward. What happened to his construction yard? That was weird. Must have been a follow-up. And so I'm stuck trying to expand through these trees. I don't got the energy, I guess, here to actually micro my Titans to kill those trees. So I'm just hanging on with the long-distance harvesting. Not the best. And put a little pressure here on top middle because he's also long distance harvesting, but he's got blue tib. I think I'm about running out from my blue tib up there in top middle. So yeah, I'm just poking at these harvesters as they're they got their foot like pedal to the metal here, trying to get up those cliffs. I just noticed a random engineer running up. So there are top right divs over here in left middle, and I'm trying to help out. I choose to defend the pad. It felt more beneficial, because that's his only fucking building that can produce anything right now. So he's got one pad. So left middle is kind of just fucked at this point. And at this moment, I probably could have just took a second to help him out, but a seeker missile hit me, and I felt like it was very personal. I got very emotional, and I let out the emotional ghost here and tried to just go for the kill, but there's way too much rockets, like infantry, and I'm pretty sure I clicked, tried to just do a one-shot. That's hilarious. That was a very impulsive attack, but for real though. I did see that there was these banshees though from bottom left here to help me out, so he finishes it up for me, so I appreciate that. I thought he was gonna go, I think. So it confused me. It probably would have been better if I said, hey, let's go. And now I'm all out for his war factory. And it's not the best attack, but a missile comes in and helps out. But he still has a hand here, and as we all know, Nod has a nifty trick to regain a construction yard by hijacking it. I'm pushing down here towards my expansion. It's a slow crawl. I'm also trying to build defense. And at this point, I'm trying to finish off top middle. It seems like the job's done here. So I'm more focused on just surviving. Which is why, as you'll see in my left, on my right, I'm like 67% done with a construction yard. Oh, that's so funny. So I just cleaned up some power. I was so broke. It was stuck in death for so long. Yeah, this is brutal. I'm pretty much broke. Bottom right here, getting attacked by left middle's bombers. That pad was defeated, so only about... literally only 2 of them actually dropped 2 bombs. The other 6 or 7 bombers only had 1 go there. MK up now on the cliff, where my harvesters are trying to grab the last bit of Tib here. And left middle taps out. He said, I don't got anything to do now, so I'm leaving. Which is a bummer, because we probably could have defended him. And if this was a ranked match on ladder, how it was back in the day, we would have stayed and started building SAMs and firestorm around his buildings. So I did EMP at MK, that had landed up there, and I opted to use my carryalls for the defense there with 2 Titans, which is pretty lucky to kill an MK with 2 Titans. Of course, with the help of EMP. However, there is a second MK that just lands in the exact same spot. It's like a zombie MK, what the hell? And a CC also pops up from top middle to help out, to push this back. Push my expansion back, I mean. And so I'm thinking I'm about to be dead here, so I deploy my spare in bottom left. That way if I do lose my MCV, I can simply just keep on building, like nothing's wrong. So thankfully bottom left and bottom middle came in there and helped me out. Picked up that CC and that MK, so I say thank you, appreciate the help. And now I'm back at it against top middle here. I'm bringing over an MK along with bottom middle's MK. Along the way I see carryall, and I have to micro my MK when I probably could be doing better harvester micro and just selling some buildings. But I just wanted to keep my tech. I really didn't want to build tech again. Had a bad feeling about top middle. Bottom middle is freaking out about something. Why is that Sam so powerful? Oh, that's so funny. So it looks like there's a sub heading up to me. And I pushed out with my MK, same exact spot. I'm just going after the long distance harvesters. And I'm a little confused about what's going on. Not sure if he has a base. So I'm trying to just finish it up. And while I'm doing this, bottom middle is like, what's an EMP bottom right? I'm like, I don't give a fuck about bottom right now. I'm trying to fucking finish top middle. And I'm struggling here, like I keep getting hit. So I look around for an extra carry-all just because my other carry-all's been hit. And I want to try to get over to where my infantry is. But as I'm flying over there, I hear the horrific sound of a CC and all my infantry yelling for medics. Come on, man. Can I at least have one medic? Another MK here poking at my harvesters. So I do bring my MK back over. Try to defend it off. I do have to lift. I feel like I had it, but I guess I had lost more health than I realized. And now my harvesters are free to just get destroyed by that MK. I'm trying to figure out where to put my ref, and I'm like, this sucks. I'm so claustrophobic, like I need to just get out. And now there's Rocketman and CC headed towards me. And at this point, I'm kind of in disbelief, right? Because why can I just sit on my infantry if there's still all this? Just a CC. And just boom. There goes my 2 refs I just placed. And I do EMP the CC way too late. And I had a bomber. Nice clean up there for the CC, and I'm just trying to smash this stuff literally with my Titans. And a couple disbanded infantry I have left. That's all you really need. Rocketmen are not really that great at killing infantry, which is weird. But alright, no worries there. I feel dead again and broke, so I'm just getting a silo. And expecting myself to be forced in bottom left. So at this point, I'm grateful that I can at least long distance mine, and that bottom left is using the position to his ability and attacking top right. Pretty aggressively, it looked like. A CC and Banshees. So I do decide to go for a harvester bomb here, and I think that was more just out of boredom. Because I'm just broke, just like waiting for money to come in. I'm on one refinery, and I still have a tech center and a service depot I could potentially sell. But I don't want to have to rebuild anything. I hear another MK shooting at my harvesters. I'm like, great. And then bottom middle is complaining that he wants someone to warn him. I'm like, dude, there's an MK in me. Anyway, it's fine. We try our best. I can't help him. I'm too hyper-focused on not dying. I'm also trying to help out, get the last of purple here. Not sure why I chose to go for purple and not top middle. But it failed and only got power. But see how I would have got the power plant there? Like that would have been a nuke and blew up his whole base. Because it's a nuke. Or at least do damage, you know? Like to the whole area. I do fuck up right here, and I'm so bad here. It's like not even a warning at this point. It's more just like informative. And there's a seeker. And so I'm like trying to. I need help at this point. I'm like, I can't do this by myself. Like he's got something in there, and we all know the nod trick. You can hijack that MCV. So I'm kind of expecting that and just waiting for the worst here. But I do get lucky and catch the MK on his carry-all. And luckily I got the power, I got the bomber power to just knock out that freaking MK with one bomb. And it looks like my bomber just got vet stat. So I do notice that top right just sent all out. A bunch of Titans there. And I have my bombers on waypoints there to auto refill. Bottom left there, taking my warning about finishing top middle and taking out a ref. Which was interesting there because as he does that, he reveals in the shroud a deployed purple MCV, which means there was a failed MCV swap in top middle. So when you are donating an MCV to a non-player, and you're gifting that little baby, you don't want to deploy it. You want to just let the hijacker get in there and let that guy deploy it. He's a lot better at that. So top middle just revealed that he had an MCV and a CC, which means he has this second hand. But right now my focus is on the bridge, because those Titans are coming out. And luckily I do have those bomber power, and annihilate them about the midpoint there, just to split up the army. And as that happens, I mean, I think he forgot I had EMP, so he, bottom left there, decided to have his looks like his Banshees were on waypoints, because they auto-attacked everything that was on the ground there. And there was no infantry, it was just Titans. So those were annihilated. So appreciate that. Probably could have used the EMP, but I guess it's nice to have it. And now there's probably 6 or 7 Titans heading down the long way. Or who knows actually where those Titans went. They must have also died. Oh, I just saw like them barely in the corner. Yeah, so this is an interesting game. It is a wash already. Left middle did surrender after he lost his last building. And did some awesome bombing. Looks like bottom middle is joining the top middle party. As we're noticing that more MCVs are popping up in that area, as there are currently 2. So now there's a sub and an MK. I don't have any tech units, so I decide to just bomb the CC and bring in a bunch of Titans, because that's what I had, so fuck it, just bring what you got. And I decided to just punch the MCV, call it a game. And I did feel bad, because I could have got the EMP first and prevented the shot. So I made sure to save bottom middle's MK. I felt really bad. I was like, I could have killed the EMP, but I wanted to make sure I got the MCV. Wanted to go straight for that straight shot. And yeah, so again, it looks like there was a failed or a delayed MCV gift over here. And Steel Core has now been KO'd. Actually, he still has a hand. Of course he does. And now this game is not even over. There's an MK still back over here. This is crazy. I never would have thought, like, as a kid, like, I'd be sitting here just watching a replay of this shit. Like, it was always just like, boom, bam, boom, dead. And you're like, what the fuck? I don't even know what happened. It's so quick sometimes. So my harvesters are all on a smoke break. No worries here. We are just hanging out. We are hanging out on Steel Core's channel again today with this redemption in top left. EmotionalGhost here, just hanging out tonight. Decided to share with you guys some of these awesome 4v4s on one of my favorite maps here, Forest Fires. Feel the urge? Hop on. It's CNC Net, Tiberian Sun. Coming at you from fucking 1999. Can you imagine this shit blowing up bridges and stuff? Banshee's flying over to top right. No, fucking one-shotting like 3 refs. And, or 2 refs in a war, sorry. We got MK flying back in here. It looks like his MK took longer to actually recover from the EMP. Just so you know, while your unit is on a carry-all, it does not recover from its EMP. It needs to be off that. So I do have some Titans to kind of defend this MK as it came in, as the bombers did unfortunately grab my EMP and my pad. But as is in case punching my construction yard, I do have an engineer. Save that guy. And top right calls it GG. I fly in with some disruptors here, and steel core also calls GG. So hey guys, thanks for checking it out. This has been awesome to share with you guys. 4v4s are amazing. Bottom left here, just showing off the fucking power spot. That's the way to do it. Build all the way to bottom middle. Pads, and he's even going up to left middle where left middle surrendered. So GG there. Unfortunately for Steel Core, he got caught without a hijacker to grab an MCV. And that happens sometimes. So yeah, thanks again guys for checking it out. I'm EmotionalGhost. I'm happy to host here on Steel Core. Steel Core is a funny player to watch. And I hope to check out some more games and share them with you guys. Hope to see you online. Have a good night.